and welcome to EWA Thursday Trauma. And we're starting things off this week with a match between Pencil Pusher and Dottie Garret as the two ladies lock up collar and elbow in the center of the ring, and Dottie backing Pencil Pusher up to the corner. The Pencil Pusher is going to be the woman, to challenge Wendy Wonder at Final Judgment for the EWA World Women's Championship. And look at Pencil Pusher working over Dottie here, but she goes for a knee drop and Dottie moves out of the way. Dottie now sends her off on the Irish Whip, but no! Pencil Pusher goes all the way over the top rope and down to the floor. The Pencil Pusher a few weeks ago scored a win over Wendy Wonder to earn herself this championship match at Final Judgment, but then last week fell in defeat in an upset to Lily Sweet. So she's going to be looking to get her momentum back as she tries. Dottie, look at this, reverses. Pencil Pusher trying to get on a hot streak again as she tries to go towards that women's championship match. But she's got to get through Dottie Garret here tonight. And Dottie takes her down to the canvas. Dottie now measuring Pencil Pusher here. And she charges in and takes her down with a tackle. Dottie now scoops her up and then drives her down with a power slam. And then runs through her knee to the side of the head. Now Dottie Garret going to go to the top turnbuckle here. Diving elbow and it finds the mark. Dottie hooks the leg on the cover. 1, 2, but Pencil Pusher kicks out at 2. Dottie now trying to push the advantage here. Sends her off on the Irish Whip again. And then hoists her up and tosses her over her head and down to the mat. Dottie now grabs onto the wrists and just repeatedly stomping away at the Pencil Pusher. Oh, but Pencil Pusher avoids the stomp and hits a kick to the midsection here. And then takes her down with a Saito suplex. And this might be the chance for Pencil Pusher to swing the pendulum back the other way. And now look at this with the cross arm breaker applied. Dottie able to roll through. Oh, a couple of right hands to the face. Breaks the hold. Dottie takes her down again. And look at this. Open hand palm strikes on the ground and pound. Now she has the cross arm breaker applied on Pencil Pusher. Pencil Pusher using the same escape that Dottie just used. And now scoops her up onto the shoulder, but Dottie slips out the back door and takes out the knee of her opponent. Dottie now rolls her over. Deadlifts her up onto the shoulders. And a running power slam. Dottie hooks the leg. 1, 2. No, Pencil Pusher able to kick out. And Dottie thought she had the win there. Pencil Pusher rolling over towards the ropes, now using them to pull herself up. But Dottie kick to the midsection. Look at this. Just ramming that foot into the chin of the Pencil Pusher. Dottie now proud of her handiwork here, but Pencil Pusher grabs her by the head and drops down into a jawbreaker. And now look at this. No, Dottie sends her crashing to the mat with a back body drop. Dottie now goes to scoop her, but Pencil Pusher counters. Uh-oh, look at this. Hooks her up. Package powerbomb. Pencil Pusher now. Forearm to the head. And the 401k connects. She goes for the cover. She hooks the leg. 2. No, Dottie kicks out at 2. And look at Pencil Pusher. She thought for sure she had the win there. Drop kick to the back by Pencil Pusher. But Dottie back to her feet. Sends her off on the Irish whip. Drop kick to the knee. But Pencil Pusher trips her down as Dottie was trying to pull her back up. Pencil Pusher, what's she looking for here? Oh, she gets an elbow to the face. Thought she might be maybe looking to punch the time clock. Sends Dottie up over the top rope and down to the floor. Referee starting to administer a 10 count. Wait a second. Pencil Pusher climbs up to the top turnbuckle. Is she looking to dive to the floor? And oh, crossbody, but Dottie sidestepped and sent her crashing down face first to the floor. And now she sends her into the barricade. Oh, and drives her down face first onto the boot. And now Dottie has that arm trap stomping on the hand. She picks her back up, but again, Pencil Pusher goes to that jawbreaker. Dottie now gets back into the ring. Both women back inside. Pencil Pusher, a couple forearms. Clubbing blow to the back. Dottie rolls out of the way. And then again, with that tackle taking her down. Dottie, look out. Oh, jumping and stomping on the arm while it was extended on the canvas there, just bent in an awkward direction. Dottie now stepping on the hand. Oh, and a kick to the arm. You can tell looks like she's softening her up for the riveter. Oh, and she takes her down. And there it is. She's got it locked in. The riveter is applied. Can Pencil Pusher hang on? And no, she taps out. Let's go to the replay here. As Dottie up to the top turnbuckle, diving elbow. And as she hooks the leg, Pencil Pusher would kick out. And then check this out, just tosses her over her head down to the mat, but Pencil Pusher would reverse her fortunes. But Dottie Garret was relentless here. Check this out, deadlift up onto the shoulder, and then running power slam right in the middle of the ring. But Pencil Pusher would manage to kick out. And then here, she would counter Dottie, and then watch this, hooks her up, and package powerbomb. And then she would follow it up here. Big forearm down into the 401k. But Dottie would dig down deep and kick out. And then watch this, out on the floor. Oh, wham! Face into the boot and then back into the ring. The riveter locked in. And the Pencil Pusher, no choice but to tap out. Dottie Garret scores a win here to kick us off on Thursday Trauma. And the Pencil Pusher suffers another defeat on her way to Final Judgment. Tag team action up next for you here on Thursday Trauma, and we've got the Donnybrook boys taking on Legacy Force, and it's Thomas Lynch and Reed Falcon Vaughn starting things off for their respective teams, and Lynch taking Falcon down with a big punch to the gut, sending him over to the corner, but Falcon with an elbow, and then a side Russian leg sweep takes him down. Vaughn now looking to follow up here, but Lynch fires an elbow into the midsection and now grabs onto Vaughn, brings him over across the ring up against the ropes. And now look at this, just pinballing him back and forth with forearms. And then an overhead release German suplex sends him flying across the ring. Lynch now setting Falcon up on the Irish whip into the corner. He makes the tag to Doyle McCrory. Lynch now holding him in place and now sends him into McCrory, who takes him over with a fireman's carry. Doyle now raining those right hands down across the face of Falcon. Oh, delivers a huge forearm. McCrory now whips him back over to the Donnybrook corner. And now look at this, rams him into the turnbuckle and then sends him overhead belly-to-belly suplex across the way. McCrory goes into the cover, but only gets one as Vaughn kicks out. McCrory now off the ropes he goes, jumping elbow, finds the mark. And Vaughn rolls out to the floor. Tag made back into Lynch as Vaughn makes his way back into the ring. Vaughn catches Lynch there with a kick. And now look at this. Locks him in the abdominal stretch and now grabs onto the leg for extra stretch here. But Lynch able to get back into a vertical base and hip tosses him over. Lynch now, not sure what he was thinking there. Avoids the forearm. Reversal on the Irish whip. Sends Vaughn into his own corner. And now look at this. Lynch has him up on the top turnbuckle and then yanks him off and down to the mat. Lynch now picking him back up to his feet. Sends him back over to his corner. Oh, but Vaughn caught him with an elbow. And now Vaughn sends him across town. And he makes the tag to Mason Brick Bradley. And now Brick, second turnbuckle, double axe handle on the arm. Big right hand by Bradley. And then rakes the back. Puts him up in a fireman's carry, but Lynch slips out the back door. And then drops him with a DDT. Lynch now making his way over to his partner. And he makes the tag back into McCrory. McCrory comes in and just runs over Brick with a shoulder tackle. Not many men can impose their will on Brick Bradley like that. McCrory sends him back over. Quick tags here by the Donnybrook boys. Judo throw. And look at this. McCrory grabs his own partner and gut wrench suplexes him down onto Bradley. And a jumping senton by Lynch to follow it up. Reverse knife edge. Oh, right hand right to the face. Clubbing blows to the back. Double axe handle. A second one and down goes Bradley. Oh, but he's too close to the corner. Tags made on both sides here. But McCrory takes Vaughn down with a flying forearm. Oh, he turned his attention to Bradley, but Bradley sent him down. That gives Vaughn a chance to recover, and a lariat from behind takes him down to the mat. Vaughn now on the apron, vaults in with a slingshot crossbody. McCrory goes to the floor to try and break the momentum, but another crossbody by Falcon takes him down. Vaughn now picks him back up. And knee lift sends him crashing down, and the tag is made to Brick. He slams the arm of McCrory down, and now Bradley goes into the cover. But McCrory kicked out even before one. Doyle now sends Brick off the ropes. Oh, he was looking to clip out that leg. Bradley able to counter. Shoulder tackle takes him down, but McCrory with a boot to the midsection sends him over to the corner. Lynch able to hit him, but Brick fights out of that corner. And now he's going to whip him over to the Legacy Force side of town. Big right hand by Brick. Tag is made to Falcon. He sends him in. Oh, look out! Here it is, the Legacy Lariat! Vaughn now goes for the cover. He hooks the leg. But Lynch comes flying in to save his partner. Falcon now sends him to the buckle. Tag made back into Bradley. Right hand to the midsection. Scoops him up and slams him down to the mat. Usually it's the other way around. We usually see Vaughn the one delivering the lariat, part of the Legacy Lariat. But this time it was Brick Bradley coming crashing in. McCrory now able to send Bradley over to the corner. Tag made back into Thomas Lynch. Donnybrook boys here. Oh, setting up in a double three-point stance and a double football tackle takes Bradley down. Lynch now picks him up. Uh-oh, Air raid crash by Thomas Lynch. He hooks the leg, but Falcon immediately in to break it up. Lynch now goes over to his corner, talking a little strategy with his partner, but that gave Brick time to recover and catch him with a kick. And now Bradley, big right hand, and Lynch goes down to the mat. Sets him up on the Irish whip here. Into the corner he goes. Bradley, gets caught by Lynch with an elbow. Now look at this. Oh, he's got him up on the shoulders. Inverted Alabama slam. And now look at this. Lynch with a camel clutch on Brick. Unable to score the submission, relinquishes the hold and now sends him over to the Donnybrook boys' corner, and the tag is made to McCrory. Double arm whip here, double punch to the midsection. Oh, look at this. Dukes up for the Donnybrook boys as they nail him in the head. But Brick fighting his way loose here. Doyle avoids the boot and then avoids the clothesline. Brick dodges the clothesline, but the drop kick takes him down. Tag made to Lynch. Brick catches him with a right hand, though. Headbutt to the back. And then tosses him away from the corner. Bradley now goes for the cover. He gets 2, but Lynch kicks out at 2. Block of the right there by Lynch. Double leg takedown. And now look at this, just furious attack here by Thomas Lynch. And now he's going to go for the cover here on Bradley. He gets 2, and he gets the 3. Let's go to the replay here as Lynch launches Falcon through the air with that German suplex. And then here Lynch sends Vaughn into Doyle, who takes him over with that fireman's carry. But then the Legacy Force would double team themselves with the double axe handle off the middle rope. And then here, check it out, tossing Bradley over the shoulder, and then McCrory grabs his own partner, gut wrench suplexes him down. Falcon with a vaulting cross body. And then the Legacy Force would take over for a bit. But the Donnybrook boys would counter, and check this out here. Going back to their varsity days, double football tackle. And then Lynch hoists up Brick, down with the air raid crash. But Falcon would break it up. And then toss Lynch with that suplex. Go for the cover, but Lynch would kick out. And then after that flurry of blows by Lynch, he would score the win for the Donnybrook boys, who are heading to the pay window this week on Thursday Trauma. Here we go, Jack Frost on his way to the ring. Oh, and there's El Muerto from behind. He's taking it to Jack Frost. These two have had something brewing over the last few weeks. The referee calling security down to try and get El Muerto out of here. And finally, they're able to pull him off of Jack Frost. And then you see his opponent, Wyatt McBride, in the ring. And Frost, and now look at this. McBride going out after him. No chance to recover, but Frost, grabs him from behind and drops him down with that sleeper slam. And maybe that woke Frost up. But you got to wonder how much has been taken out of him by El Muerto. And this match isn't even officially underway yet. Reversal on the Irish whip by McBride. And now he gets back into the ring. And the referee calls for the bell. And a rocker dropper by McBride. But Frost catches him with a kick to the head. And here we go. Finally, this match officially underway. Frost now Blocked by McBride, hits a right hand. Frost fires back. And McBride, though, catches him and takes him down. And this whole situation with Jack Frost and El Muerto really started a couple weeks ago, as Frost defeated El Muerto, but then after the match went back to continue the assault, throwing him into the steel ring steps. And then last week they were set to rematch, but oh, here we go. McBride into a cover, but Frost kicks out at 1. As Frost was in the ring waiting for El Muerto, Muerto charged in and attacked. The referee tried to separate them. Muerto threw the referee aside, and the referee decided to throw the match out. But you can see clearly the score has not been settled, as El Muerto with the attack here this evening. McBride now kicking Frost away. And now a stomp to the arm by the Cowboy. McBride now, raking the back of Jack Frost. Forearm to the back, sends him off on the Irish whip. McBride drops down and power slams him over. McBride now drives the knee down on the arm. He had the hand trapped there. That arm had nowhere to go, and now McBride, tilt-a-whirl toss, sends him down. He goes for the cover, and he hooks the leg. 1, 2, and Frost able to get the shoulder up. McBride now measuring him. Full arm drag and twist, but Frost caught him with a right hand. Cinches him up. Could be thinking pile driver. And there it is. He spikes the Cowboy down. Frost now going out to the outside. Could be cold snap time, and there it is. The cold snap connects. Frost with the cover. 1, 2. No! McBride kicks out at 2. I thought Frost had him for sure there. And now he picks him back up. Drags him over towards the corner. Slams him face first into the turnbuckle. Now, here we go. They're dancing the night away. Frost hooks him up. And here we go. Twisting flatliner. He goes for the cover. He hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. He got him. Jack, wait a second. El Muerto's back out here on the stage. Referee trying to calm Frost down. But here we go. Frost heading on a beeline out for El Muerto. A lot of jawing back and forth between the two here. And here we go. Frost with a right hand. They're exchanging punches. And got security to break these two up. How are we going to keep these two apart? Muerto comes back in, and the brawl is on. We're set for our next matchup here on Thursday Trauma, and it's Judge Roy Mean taking on Anderson's stalwart Roedion. The judge charges in, but Anderson avoids him. Double leg takedown, stacked him up into a quick pinning predicament. The judge flips it into a pin of his own, but Roedion kicks out at 1. The judge with a big right hand, and then rakes the back. Now into a schoolboy. But Roedion kicks out. Both men trying to end this one early with quick pinfalls. Roedion, springboards, but the judge avoids him and then drops the elbow right across the chest, and a big jumping leg drop by the judge. Roedion now trying to get back to his feet. Reversal on the Irish whip, sends him into the buckle, but the judge with an elbow to the face. A clothesline attempt. Roedion sends him down. But the judge caught him with a kick. And Roy Mean with a stomp to the midsection. Both men rolling out to the floor here. Anderson caught him with a kick to the head. But the judge trying to reposition him, but Anderson fights free. And then a drop kick to the side of the face takes the judge down to the outside. Reversal on the Irish whip by the judge, and Roedion crashes into the barricade. And now the judge driving the weight down onto the shoulder. Couple of left hands, a right to the midsection. The judge scoops him up, but Roedion counters and DDTs him down. The referee's count is up to 7. These guys got to get back into the ring. And Roedion tosses the judge back in. Both men back in the ring. Double axe handle to the back of the head by Stalwart. Grabs onto the leg and drives the elbow into the inside of the knee. Oh, look at this. Going in. Figure 4 leg lock applied by Roedion. But the judge counters it. Open hand slap to the face to break the hold. Sends him off in the Irish whip, and a back body drop by the judge sends Roedion crashing to the mat. Judge now, what's he setting up for here? Second turnbuckle on the inside. Double axe handle right to the back of the head. And now Judge with another double axe handle, this time between the shoulder blades. He rolls him over and goes into the cover. He gets 2, but Roedion able to kick out. Judge now grabs the leg and just yanks him over towards the ropes. Oh, but this time Roedion able to kick him away. Picking the judge back up to his feet. Oh, the judge grabs onto a handful of hair and sends him down. And then a DDT spiked him right on the top of his head. Judge now, swinging, but Anderson gets out of the way. Takes him down. And now working over the arm of the judge. Kick to the back. Right hand by Roedion. Looking for a German suplex perhaps. Judge reverses. Waistlock takeover. Oh, he went for a clothesline. But Roedion sidestepped. And now Anderson, knee to the back. Chinlock applied, but the judge able to escape. Sends him off in the Irish. Oh no, the referee got caught in the crossfire there. And now the judge has him up onto the shoulders, into the fireman's carry, and then drops him throat first across the top rope. Roy Mean into the cover. He gets 2, but Roedion kicks out at 2. Oh, Roedion caught him with an inside cradle. Shoulders are down, but only a 1 count as the judge able to kick out. Roedion now grabs him. Oh, deadlifts him up into the air and down into a sit-out powerbomb. Irish whip, though, by Judge, who recovered quickly, and then up and down with a spinebuster slam. The judge now up on the middle rope. Diving leg drop right across the neck of Roedion. And now the judge daring him to get back to his feet. Full arm dragon twist. Pulls him over towards the corner. The judge climbing up to the top rope, and look at this, walking across the top rope, delivers a big clubbing blow to the back. What agility by the judge, and now driving the knee of Roedion into the canvas. Judge now, Roedion, sensing the danger he was in, gets free and then takes him down with a boot. Roedion now setting the judge up. Off the ropes he goes. Oh, looking for a neck breaker, but the judge able to get out of the way and then picks him up. Atomic drop. Oh, Roedion catches the right hand, though, and delivers a headbutt. Sends him off the ropes. Drop down by Roedion. And a back body drop on the judge. Roedion picking him back up. Judge avoids. Oh, look at this. He's got him in the verdict. He has him up in the verdict. Can Roedion escape? Or will he be forced to zap out? No submission, says the referee, and the judge lets him go. And then look at this, up into a military press, but Roedion counters with a punch to the face. And now reversal on the Irish whip by the judge. Roedion goes over the top rope to the apron. The judge now out to the apron with him. Look out! Back suplex on the apron. Right hand by the judge. And now grabs onto the knee. Oh, knee breaker by Roedion. Roedion, though, caught him with a kick there. Couple of punches, kick to the midsection. Blow to the back sends him down. Roedion trying to reverse the tide here. Elbow drop right to the sternum, but the judge right back up sends Roedion into the ring. The judge now getting back in. And Roedion runs him over with a lariat. Drives the forearm into the face of the judge, almost like he was doing his own version of dropping the gavel on the judge. Roedion trying to position Roedion here. Oh, look out. Grabs onto the wrist. Here it is. Snatch power slam. Roedion hooks the leg. Should have the win here. 2. No! The judge gets the right shoulder up. Judge now pulling himself up in the corner. Roedion hoists him up, drops him over the top rope. Off the ropes he goes. Neck breaker. Stalwart now. Oh, here we go. One more time. Snatch power slam connects. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. He got him. Let's check out the replay here as the judge really exerting the pressure early on here with that DDT right on the top of the head, and then follows it up by dropping Roedion throat first on the top rope, but Stalwart would not be denied at that point. The judge diving leg drop off the middle rope. And then here, check this out. Grabbing onto the arm. Climbing up to the top rope and then walking the tightrope here. And then driving Roedion down to the mat. And then watch this atomic drop. But then Roedion would swing things around and then swing the judge up and down with the snatch power slam. But the judge would somehow find a way to get the right shoulder up. But then Roedion would continue the onslaught here, hoist him up, drop him across the top rope, and then take him down with a running neck breaker. And then he would go right back to it here, grabs onto the wrist, snatch power slam, down goes the judge, hooks the leg, gets the 1, 2, 3. Anderson Stalwart Roedion takes the win over Judge Roedion here on Thursday Trauma. Here we go with our next match. It's Damien Achilles taking on the Goon. Bruno breaks. Bruno swinging a miss with the right hand. But now both men locked up, collar and elbow, and Achilles has been embroiled in a heated rivalry with Graybeard McSexyPants, and Bruno with a big right hand, not obliging the clean break there by the referee. And now look at this, exploder suplex into the corner. And now look at this, flying head scissors takeover by Bruno, and then a jumping elbow to follow it up. And then drives the knee into the head of Achilles, and Damien Achilles maybe doesn't know what hit him here out of the gate. Holding on for dear life here as they lock up, but now Achilles able to go into a standing side headlock. Bruno shoots him off the ropes. He drops down, leapfrogs back the other way, and a knee to the midsection sends Achilles over and down to the mat. Bruno now grabs onto the arm, but Achilles' foot is under the ropes. Referee calls for the break. Bruno grabs onto the waistlock, picks him up and takes him down, and then up and down one more time and breaks just having his way with Achilles here early. Irish whip into the buckle. Bruno follows him in, grabs onto the leg. Dragon screw leg whips him out and now has the leg grapevine here. And it's been all goon here early on as he goes for the cover, but Achilles able to kick out at 1. Bruno now with a kick to the back. Achilles now rolls out to the apron, tries to pull himself up, but Bruno with a right hand sends him down to the floor. Achilles tries to get back in, able to hit a right, and now in he gets. But Bruno right on top of him. Oh, but Achilles counters into a DDT. And maybe that's what he needed to get back into this one. Achilles goes for the cover, but only gets a 1 count as Bruno kicks out. Achilles drives the elbow into the sternum, and now Bruno rolls out to the outside. And what's this? Achilles took the top turnbuckle pad off. Bruno back in. Couple of rights there by Achilles. The referee might have caught a little bit of it there. Dropped down by Achilles, and a drop kick takes Bruno down as the referee attends to that corner. Both men, Achilles with a low blow while the referee was dealing with the corner. He goes for the cover. You gotta be kidding me. 1-0. Bruno kicks out at 1. Achilles with the stomp. And wait a second. Is that what we think it is? Graybeard McSexy Pants. And Achilles looking towards the entranceway, waiting for him. But Bruno from behind. Reversal, Irish whip into the corner. And it was all a ruse by Graybeard. And a drop kick by Bruno sends him down. Stun gun on the top rope. And Achilles goes down to the floor. Oh, but Achilles caught him with a kick to the back of the knee. But Bruno again. Flying head scissors out on the floor this time. He picks Achilles up, brings him over towards the ring, and then tosses him back inside. Bruno back in, hits him with a big right, sends him off of the Irish whip into the corner. Bruno now picks him up to the top turnbuckle. Oh, but Achilles caught him with a kick, and then runs him over with a clothesline. I think Bruno might have been trying to set him up for the Cosa Buster there. Right hand by Achilles. Oh, but a back elbow by Bruno. He goes behind. Tiger suplex. Switches into the waist lock with the bridge. 2, 3. Got him. Let's go to the replay on this one. As Bruno dominating early on with that exploder into the corner. And then Dragon screws him out. And then really working over the knee of Achilles. But then watch this while the referee's back was turned. Low blow by Achilles. But then Bruno with a drop kick after the distraction by Graybeard. And then here, hooks the arms. Tiger suplex. Switches over to the waist lock for the bridge. And picks up the 3. Bruno breaks with a little bit of an assist from Graybeard, scoring the win over Damien Achilles here on Trauma. It's main event time here on Thursday Trauma. We've got a tag team match here. Beauregard King of the King's Men teaming with the EWA World Heavyweight Champion to take on Moose the Maple Mauler and the man who will challenge Alexander Alberts. Coming up at Final Judgment, Bulldog Bay. Moose quickly taking King down, and these two are no strangers to one another. But King with that side headlock and a big right hand. And now reversal on the Irish whip by Moose. Into the buckle goes King. King with an elbow. Oh, both men collide in the center of the ring. King avoids the boot by Moose. And then a knee lift takes him down. King now reverse knife edges, and a clothesline takes Moose down, and the tag is made to the World Heavyweight Champion. Moose trying to go to the corner, but the champion cuts him off. Kick to the face by Alberts. He now goes for the cover on Moose, but only a 1 count. Bulldog Bay has been on such a roll here, as Moose takes the champion down with a clothesline. Bulldog undefeated over the course of 3+ months, en route to being named the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. And over the last couple of weeks, the champion has done everything he can to try and stall the momentum of Bulldog, but to no avail. And now, finally stepping into the ring himself to try and handle the business. But now it's Moose taking it to the champion, and there's no love lost between these two. Alexander Alberts took the World Heavyweight Champion from around the waist of Moose the Maple Mauler. So you know Moose has been desperately looking for his chance to get his hands on the champion and try and get the championship back. The tag is made to Bulldog Bay, and here we go. A little preview of Final Judgment as Bulldog has the champion up in a bear hug, but Alberts grabs onto the ropes. He kicks Bulldog away and then runs in and takes him down with a Bulldog. A Bulldog on Bulldog here, and a European uppercut by the champion. Alberts now goes to the corner and tags in Beauregard King. And King with a running knee lift, but Bulldog caught him with a kick. And now Bulldog grabs on and hoists up King and slams him down face first. Almost like a reverse choke slam there. And now tosses King aside out of his corner. Both men out to the floor. King maybe suckered Bulldog out. Picks him up in an inverted suplex on the floor. Oh, but Bulldog reverses. Delivers a couple of forearms to the face of the leader of the King's Gambit. Bulldog now picks him up. Sends King back into the ring. The #1 contender back inside. Oh, went for that knee lift again, did King, but Bulldog sidestepped this time. Headbutt to the back and tosses him over towards his corner. And now Bulldog with a nerve hold applied on King. Bulldog now grabs onto the leg here. What's he got in mind? Slams the knee of King into the mat. And now Bulldog getting the crowd fired up here. Drop kick. Oh, but King caught him. Delivers a boot to the midsection. Now King goes for the pin. Look at this. Feet on the ropes. But Bulldog still able to power out at 1. King now sends him off on the Irish whip. Picks him up and drives him face first into the knee. And now a knee drop to the back of the head. Off the ropes he goes, jumping elbow. Kick to the back of the leg, and now King is going to scale up to the top rope, but Bulldog got to his feet. King realized it. Picks him up on the shoulders, but Bulldog goes behind, falling reverse DDT. But King able to dive and make the tag to Alberts, but Bulldog Bay waiting for him, has him high into the military press and slams him down. Oh, the champion, though, caught him with a knee to the face. And now Alberts grabbing onto the leg, but Bulldog able to kick him away. But Alberts charges in and takes him down with a clothesline. Bulldog now picks him up. Full away slam on the champion. Bulldog now goes for the cover. 1, but only 1 as the champion kicks out. Bulldog now picking him right back up. Right hand connects. Grabs him. Oh, look at this. Just squeezing the head of the World Heavyweight Champion. Oh, and look at this. Just sends him down to the mat. And Bulldog makes the tag to Moose. Alberts makes the tag to King. And King takes Moose down with a running clothesline. But Moose with a knee to the head. And now look at this. Moose going to work on Alberts. Taking his eye off the ball a little bit here. But all right, look at this. Fireman's carry, but no. King Elbows to the side of the head. Gets him free. From behind now, King. What's he got in mind? Up onto the shoulders. And drops Moose on the top turnbuckle with snake eyes. Oh, but Moose rolls through. Couple of forearms. Down goes King. Moose, kick to the knee. Moose starting to get fired up, starting to feel it here. Swinging those big punches, and down he goes. Big right hand. Moose makes the tag to Bulldog. Bulldog now with a stomp to the knee on King. Grabs onto the leg, drops the elbow on the knee. And the tag made back into the Maple Mauler. Moose picking King up. Kick to the midsection. Oh, look out. Could be Canadian Destroyer. Moose goes for the cover. He hooks the leg. 1, 2. And the champion a little bit late coming in, but King, I think, able to kick out on his own. Moose now grabs the leg. Oh, look at this. Got him in a leg lace here. The King. Boots to the face. Able to get free. Hits him with a right hand, but Moose caught him with a back elbow and then takes him down with a lariat. King rolls out to the floor and the tag is made to Bulldog Bay. Bulldog watching as the referee applies the count to King, who starts to finally make his way back into the ring, but Bulldog there waiting for him. Sends him off on the Irish whip. Catches him around the throat. Oh, but King with an elbow. Gets free and then throwing those big rights and lefts. King, kick to the midsection. Full arm dragon twist into the hammerlock. Picks him up and drops him. Back suplex right on the arm. King goes over. Makes the tag to Alexander Alberts. He saw that damage to the arm, but Bulldog sends him to the corner, makes the tag to Moose. Look out now, double Irish whip on the champion, and a double back body drop. Moose now, kick to the back. He rolls the champion over, goes for the cover and hooks the leg, but only a 1 count. Moose now picking Alberts up. Alberts blocks the right, delivers a knee to the midsection, and takes him down with a clothesline. Double axe handle right to the top of the head. Alexander Alberts now, reverse knife edge, Northern Lights suplex on Moose. Oh, Moose though picks the leg and takes the champion down. And look at this, ground and pound by the Maple Mauler. Stop to the midsection for good measure. The champion, though, back to his feet. Couple of reverse knife edges, a kick to the head, a roundhouse kick sends Moose down. Alberts makes the tag to Beauregard King. King now stalking the Maple Mauler. Sends him off the Irish whip. No, it gets reversed by Moose. He drops down. Back elbow and King goes down. Moose off the ropes he goes. Double axe handle to the face. Moose picking King up now. Send them towards the corner. He makes the tag to Bulldog Bay. Bulldog comes in, big right hand to the exposed midsection. And now Bulldog, German suplex. Holds on, picks him up. Ripcord clothesline. Turned him inside out. He goes for the cover, but Alberts is in to break up the pin. The last thing you know he wants. Oh, look out! King has him up! Checkmate! He goes for the cover. He hooks the leg. 1, 2. No! Bulldog Bay gets the left shoulder up. King now picking Bulldog up from behind. Forearm. Look at this. Oh! Crossface chicken wing applied. Bulldog stomps on the foot. Elbow to the back of the head. Gets him out of the hold. Oh! Here it is, Alpine Avalanche. Bulldog hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. Got him. Let's go to the replay on this one. As you see, Bulldog and Moose double team here on the champion, but out on the floor, watch this. Beauregard King with the inverted suplex. And then back inside, drops him face first onto the knee. But then the power of Bulldog, the military press on the champion. And then Moose would set up Beauregard King here and take him over, the Canadian Destroyer. He'd go for the cover, and Albert's a little slow to get in, but King would manage to kick out. And then here again, Bulldog and Moose working over the champion. Double back body drop as he crashes to the mat. And then here, Bulldog Bay with a German suplex pulls King back up. Ripcord clothesline. But the champion would break up the pin. But then King right here hoists him up and hits the checkmate. Went for the cover. Thought maybe he would have had Bulldog here, but Bulldog would not be denied. As here, grabs on to King and the Alpine Avalanche. And he gets the 1, the 2, and the 3. Bulldog Bay along with Moose the Maple Mauler scoring the win here in the main event of Thursday Trauma. The role of Bulldog Bay seems to be unstoppable. But that's all the time we've got. We'll see you next week.